In 1943, Abraham Maslow, a psychology professor at Brandeis University, published a paper entitled A Theory of Human Motivation, in which he proposed a construct of human needs. Human needs, he believed, evolved sequentially, from the most basic to the more advanced, forming a pyramid that culminates in a self-actualized individual, when the needs at each successive level have been met. Since its publication, Maslow's hierarchy of needs, as his theory is known, has come under some criticism as, among other things, ethnocentric and exceedingly individualistic. This criticism aside, Maslow's hierarchy provides an excellent basis for describing the needs of dogs and how they rank and structure their most valued necessities. To better describe dogs' needs, I've adapted Maslow's work for my own use and named the pyramid Canine Construction, or C2 for short. The principles are relatively simple. Physical needs, safety, attachment, contentment, all build into a good life. Initially, all efforts will and must be directed to meet the base requirement of canine existence, the first level, physical needs. A dog's primary instincts demand that if he is hungry or thirsty, he focus all his energy on obtaining food and water. Subsequently, if he has no immediate shelter, the dog must concentrate on finding a way to keep his body temperature regulated. Likewise, if he is sick, his illness becomes his singular concern. Fundamentally, a dog must have a healthy body. Only after that has been addressed can the dog turn his full attention towards the next level, safety. This second level of the pyramid is of critical importance in the life of any living being, and certainly dogs are no different. Our dogs have no way of understanding that the yard is safe, but the street is dangerous. Nor do they understand that something isn't safe to swallow simply because they can fit it into their mouths. Dogs, like toddlers, must be protected from the dangers lurking in the outside world. Sometimes they must be protected from even their own instinctive responses to situations, such as the presence of the mail carrier, a running child, or a cat dashing across a busy street. When we help our dogs stay safe and feel safe, we allow them to take that next step on the path to a good life. As every dog lover knows, dogs are social beings. Most dogs want to be around others and be part of a family, even if that's a two-member family, the dog and his human. Dogs are social animals rather than pack animals. The prevailing theory that dogs are pack animals has recently been challenged by studies on feral dogs, which show that rather than forming stable packs, feral dogs form transient attachments to one another. Regardless of its specific structure, dogs do form and need the third level, attachment. Contentment is the fourth level in the C2 pyramid. Dogs must live in predictable environments with a manageable level of stress in order to be content. Although occasional adventures are great for maintaining excitement in a dog's life, most dogs crave daily routine. And whether it's assisting someone who uses a wheelchair, keeping the yard free of pesky squirrels, or just being your faithful companion, every dog needs a raison d'etre. Having purpose allows dogs to develop self-confidence and garner the respect of those around them, important components in the life of a content dog. Understanding what our dogs need is relatively simple. Determining our role in meeting those needs is considerably more complex. This book addresses how to help your dog successfully negotiate the progressive levels of the C2 pyramid. It discusses the practical issues involved in meeting his physical needs, such as veterinary care, first aid, feeding schedules, and exercise protocols. It deals with how to keep him safe from both extrinsic dangers, such as becoming lost, and intrinsic dangers such as biting. It outlines how to choose the right dog for your lifestyle, and by so doing, help him be successful and content. This book was written because I love dogs, but I also believe in dogs, and I believe that when we are presented with the opportunity to have a relationship based in mutual trust and understanding with a dog, we are being offered a gift, one that offers both species myriad rewards. Throughout the book are stories of the extraordinary ways in which dogs prove themselves worthy of our care and devotion, and how we can, and why we should, help them achieve what they so deserve, a good life.